Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So this here is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini, for the feminine, the masculine energy, for cross watchers too, anybody resonating with the sign of Gemini. Just please note that the roles can be reversed and take what resonates only. It is intended for September 2021, but in time this reading is going to become timeless. And if you wanted to make a donation to my channel or to book a personal reading with me, as well as become a member on my channel for more content, I call it personal healing. For more personalized content, everything is in the description box below. So welcome everyone. So the energy that I'm feeling for Gemini is really easy, like, it will get better. It's somebody like, you're feeling like you're fighting somewhat of an uphill battle, but what you don't know or fail to realize is that you're actually going somewhere. Things are going to get better for you if you're resonating with me. It's the energy that I can feel. And something else that I can feel is like it's time to make peace, with people, with concepts of life, with life itself, with the universe itself. You hear the sound outside, with the universe itself. You need to make peace with your life itself, with people. That's all I'm feeling. Time to make love, not war. Hello. Time for peace in your life, like finally, or that's the thing that you should be aiming for, peace around you. Yeah, so let's start this reading for you, Gemini, but I'm feeling only good energies for you, but you gotta be active at that too, is all I'm seeing. And somebody here is simple. You love somebody, you care for somebody. Don't be so hard. They may have disappointed you and stuff, but I can definitely feel it here, the energy of forgiveness. That's the energy described for you. I know I've tapped into it, the energy of Virgo. Let's go on. I'm loving this. I just got that for Sagittarius. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. Didn't I tell you? Make peace with the universe. Become one with this thing called your life. Knowing the facts of life, knowing something about your life, that you're not cursed, nor forsaken, nor forgotten, nor you know what I mean. You're part of the thing. You're part of it. And you shall be blessed too, Gemini, is all I'm seeing here into this Four of Wands. Like me, to me it's like spiritual union. And for twin flames in this, you've come here. You've always looked like for your match or whatsoever. You have a divine match, and God willing, you shall be reunited. And I hope that you have heard me. Spirit is saying yes, 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 yes. Let's talk about the Virgo season for you. Some of you, you're going to feel lonely. I can tell you are the spirit of like loneliness around you or something. Some of you, you're longing for this very Two of Cups here, this very relationship here, or somebody to care for you. To me, it is still in the cards, still in the future, if you know what I mean. But the energy of you feeling lonely is going to bother you too, into that Virgo energy. Gemini is longing for somebody, but what you don't see for most of you is that is right there ahead of you. Exactly. This one here, I'm happy for you. Don't worry about it, let the energy of love flow, even if you're feeling lonely. This one here, make love, not war, is all I'm seeing. Make peace with yourself and with others and with your life and with the Creator. You're not cursed, you're not forsaken, is what I keep hearing for Gemini. And a lot of you feel lonely. You want a relationship. The truth is, this love is flowing around you. Just catch it in Virgo. Somebody underwent a tower moment lately. Either, something of importance, something that touched you or marked your soul, absolutely, to this Ace of Cups here. And if not, it will be happening. You're not taking a loss, you're not like, it's not a defeat, it is nothing. Just keep walking, open the next door literally, and you will see. That energy of love is before the Tower moment and is going to be after too. And I hope that you have heard me. But I can see it here. Make love, not war. It should be the thing in your head, like come back to be in tune with your heart space, your heart chakra, and allowing this energy to flow within you no matter what happens, Gemini. And the reason why I'm saying all these things to you is because a lot of you are simply depressed, isolated and depressed. Me, all I'm seeing is this one here, you know. The depression is going to fade away if you allow it. Believe me. Into the Sun card here. You're depressed. You feel like you can't go on anymore. The only energy I'm feeling for Gemini is that Sun card here. I told you from the beginning it's going to get better. It's just that you can't see it. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, it is forcing you to grow, and it's the universe that's calling you to it. I told you the same energy like Sagittarius. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius or an Aries or a Virgo. Do you know what energy I can feel here? Is actually to... It's like, you know, just letting life happen to you. Do not try to fight this thing. And in a relationship to the reading I just did for Sagittarius, you know, some of you, you simply feel like you are cursed. You're cursed by this life here. You're not cursed, Gemini. Some of you, you feel like people are running away from you. And all I'm here to tell you is some of you, you're going to start being spiritual very quickly from these energies that I'm feeling here. Whatever the journey or whatsoever, somebody here, you do not have a particular journey. You're not a particular spirit, and it's time for you to acknowledge it. Even if people try to run away from you, if they run away from you, then you know you're real spirit, you know, is all I'm here to tell you. Some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. But, you know, let this thing called life happen to you. You will see. That darkness around Gemini, you know, you into that depression and things, I can tell you it was not easy for a lot of people listening to me. To you, nothing will ever, so to some of you, not exactly, nothing will ever happen to you. Nothing for the good is ever going to happen to you. See all these major arcanas? All I'm seeing is the depression. You know, the Sun card that's like linked to it, like, you know, is going to get better. All I'm seeing is the universe pulling you to it, you know, and the rest is that love. And then you're feeling like nothing would ever happen to you. This year somebody is seeing things in a very dark, you know, way. I can see it here, like, let me cut off, you know, everything, because I will never be happy. All I'm seeing is this love here. And I hope that you have heard me. To me, Virgo is a friendly energy for you too, but the problem is it's not going to appear as such. I can see it here with all these major arcanas, definitely like an important season for you too. And there goes the Two of Cups. At the end of this thing that I'm feeling, just keep pushing forward. It keeps coming back. You will have the relationship that you want, you know. Gemini cannot be alone. Gemini needs a partner in crime to be happy. And to me, I'm seeing just that, you know, but to you, it would seem like the furthest thing from that. Just keep on believing, my loves, you know, into that High Priestess. Just know that things are going to happen to you for the better, into that Sun card here. And Virgo is a friendly season to you. Let's go on. Sorry for being a little bit longer with these cards here, but sometimes they speak. Get grounded. You know, in this card here, all I'm seeing, somebody trying to escape the reality of life, you know. You think you can do this thing called life in your little corner, like you're not part of this tree of life or whatever it is. You're part of it, you know. It's time for you to get grounded in a sense. Know that you have a life to live to. Just know that, Gemini. Just know it, you know. Getting grounded is also including like people and a life around you. To somebody, you have to what you call it, build your life anew. Come out of this hermit energy here. Yeah, that hermit energy. Somebody here, you simply hiding yourself behind, I don't know which walls, you know. It's amazing what I'm seeing. You really think you can live a life like, you know, outside of the matrix, if you know what I mean. Which is not a bad thing, but for you it's a negative energy. It's like it's isolating you. It's like some of you're invisible in some form. You need to free yourself from all this negativity that I'm feeling here, because I'm seeing only good things happen to you. Answer the call. The universe is trying to show you that just what I said, that a Gemini, yeah, cannot live without love. But you must be prepared. You must have that love flowing inside of you for this one here to appear, the one that you really want. You're a Gemini, yeah, being in love with somebody is the only thing that will ever matter to you, you know. And into this here, your vibration is rising, and I am the oracle. I am telling you it's going to get better for you, Gemini, if you are listening to me. Just free yourself, you know, from all the negativity. Stop, you know, trying to make yourself invisible, because the truth is everybody can see you, and spirit can, you know, and it likes you, it loves you. Answer the call. Chase this love here. At least when you're chasing it, you know you're alive, instead of that hermit energy that I'm feeling here. So again, we have Pisces and Cancer energy, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. You or your person may be of these signs. Let's go on. A new start is coming for you. This is all I'm seeing for Gemini, and it's going to be a good one too. Just let it happen, my loves. Whatever you're experiencing, exactly. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Your commitment is being tested to this love here. Do you really want it? You do, Gemini. I know you do. It's a test. You know you're going to get it. Step out of your comfort zone into somebody trying to become invisible or living the life of a hermit. You know, get out of that thing, that prison that you're building around yourself. And it says it here in reverse. It's time to release negativity in reverse. You only remember the bad things about life. I can see it here. All this major arcana is like an energy definitely around you. Something is trying to happen, and a lot of people are just there, you know, like depressed. You cannot feel like that, you know. Step out of your comfort zone, even out of that depression and of that negativity. And you're very close to achieving your goal in reverse. To me, you are, with all these major arcanas, you know, or there's some way, but not too long. The only problem you couldn't be more removed from it. Like, this thing will never happen to me. I saw it earlier. You're wrong for thinking like that. Some of you've already experienced like a tower moment. Something here happened to somebody that's like even pushing them deeper into a depression. Hang in there, my loves. And whoever is feeling like, you know, their heart is aching, or you know that your Queen of Cups, you know, truly is sending you love. Surrender to the divine. That's all you need to do, Gemini. Answer the true call. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me see. Yeah, some of you here are dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, or a Capricorn. You or your person may be one. Somebody's been through hell. I can see it here. It's the universe doing that to you. Again, that energy of growth, you know, let it happen to you. And you see it here? This energy, you know, if you can, laugh it off. And if you cannot, meditate it off, you know, the energy, whatever it is, just stay calm, relax, my loves. Some of you may be dealing with the Taurus. Somebody regrets, you know, the way this thing called life happened to them. Like, I wish I made better choices, I wish I had done this and that, especially when it comes to love. You see the card surrender to the divine. You know, regrets in this life is an illusion, is what you don't know. Is an illusion. It happened exactly the way that it was supposed to happen, into that higher fence. Yeah, it's time for you to know that you just followed your path. Doesn't mean that you cannot take another course real quickly, you know. Exactly, into that Nine of Wands. All I'm seeing is that speed, you know. It's like you're one step from being there. It's like one more drop, one more thing added to your life. You know, your life is not that bad for some of you. One more thing added to your life and it can be perfect. And we all know what it is this thing here. Is damn near, you know, complete, and it's getting completed really fast is all I'm seeing. And some of you, is simple. To my women out here, you're really hurting. For some of you, shout out to you, Shytown, for the loss of this man here. And for others, it's simple. The pain, you know, is the fact that you do not have a man in your life. You know, I can see that energy. Some of you may be dealing with a, what you call it, earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're special spirits, if you're listening to me, with a special life and, you know, a special destiny is the only thing you need to know here. And you know, even, yeah, if you only saw, I got one card here to the stuff that I wanted to say, you know, even into that solitude or whatsoever, this thing being unfair to you, you're feeling like nobody loves you, that some of them, they're running away from you. This thing is a friendly energy. Whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, you're resonating with me, the thing is a friendly energy. Into this victory here, you will get it, my loves. And I hope that you have heard me. To me, the energy of not being foolish when it comes to this thing called life is easier to be in this energy. Believe your girl here, because you're hurt, because you don't have a man in your life. You know, it's easier to be depressed than anything else. You know, it's a little bit like I always say, depression or like sadness is for the fools. Well, because it's empty energy, it's not going to change anything, you know. Well, I'm here to tell you, be in the energy of knowing a thing or two about this thing called life. Do not be a fool anymore when it comes to your own life, because to me, you're a particular spirit if you're resonating with this, and you shall get this victory. Virgo and general energies, you know, flowing around you, even if they're heavy, they're friendly energies to you. Yeah. It's just like he's testing your spiritual strength here. And some of you, you're about to be ready, like out of strength is what you're thinking. As long as you're still alive, yeah, you still have the strength to do this thing called life. But somebody is like approaching their spiritual limits, like, I can't take this anymore. A hard time is all I'm seeing here. Somebody living a hell of a life, or you know, these tower moments lately, or they hit somebody where it hurts. And that idea again of people rejecting you, people running away from you, this is the type of energy yet again you want in your life. If they don't reject you, you're not a particular spirit, then you're just like everybody else, which is why I kind of enjoy it, you know. I know, like, if you don't like me, it's because you got that negative spirit inside of you. Be careful of that victim consciousness here. feeling like nobody really cares for you. I keep getting that feeling you cannot think like that. This one here is the heal yourself tarot. Those are the things that you have to heal. I know it's been hard, you know, but heal that sense of rejection and that sense of you being a victim to your own life. You know, I'm telling you, you're a special spirit is what you need to know. And somebody will love you, will make love to you. I can see it even into that card, the energy of intimacy. Somebody's just missing here a simple human touch, and it's my women that I'm seeing, you know. The true question is, how teachable are you, my loves? Because into this High Priestess here is a little bit like I gave you something you can hold on to, you know. It's going to get better for you, and you will get this love too. An uphill battle is what it is for you. It's hard, but just keep pushing through. Don't walk away from this thing called love. Some of you, you're just like hanging your gloves. You can't think like that. The energy of wanting a child here, I can see it, you know, like one of my women here, at least one. You're like completely feeling down over this child here. You cannot think like that. Just relax, my love. Trust, you know, the universe. It loves you too. It's all that I know. It loves you, even if it's not showing it to you. And you know, you don't have to believe me. I'm feeling the spirituality in this reading here. It's a little bit like, my love, if I may humbly, you know, speak for the universe. My love, wherever you go, I go with you. Wherever you go, I go with you. And into that spiritual strength in reverse, I can tell you what I'm feeling. Some of you, you're great spirits, you know, you're conducting yourself the right way spiritually. Well, whatever you did that was in the positive, yeah, you were never alone. Spirit was recording this thing here for you. And guess who we are speaking about? We're speaking about you, the Gemini. And most likely you're a woman of God, and somebody registered this thing here, a true divine feminine, a true believer or whatsoever. You want a man to love you, yeah, it's going to happen to you. Some of you, you simply are a godly woman, and it's about time that a godly man, yeah, loves on you. The right type of guy. And if I were you, some of you, because I can see it here, you should be looking for kings of air. If you meet one, I can see a couple here, somebody in line with your plans, a king of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we also have here kings of cups, you know, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. You can see it. I'm seeing it here. You're going to meet somebody that's like tailor-made for you. And a lot of godly women listening to me. Shout out to you. And what it says here, Gemini, for you: play, have fun, enjoy this thing called life. You know, don't be over there like discouraged about this thing called life. I can see here somebody having cleared karma. You cleared karma, and I'm telling you, on top of that, some of you have good karma, and it's about to happen. In that energy of defeat, walking with your head down, and I felt it earlier, trying to become like invisible. You must, like, you know, neutralize it ASAP. Mature woman. You know, some of you, you're just like late bloomers here. Don't be discouraged. I can feel it, the energy of late bloomers. If somebody is resonating, do not be discouraged. Even as time goes by, yeah, you're going to receive your good karma. Into this main male here, believe it, my loves. Some of you here, that's my last message, you have problem with your health. And one of you, I know you'll be getting this message, you know, I will be calling you. You had problem with your teeth. maybe that resonates with somebody else. Oh, don't worry, it's going to get better. That's my message to you. Whatever it is, yeah, it's going to get better. And that guy, that love, the love is coming to somebody here is acting like a godly woman, and it's only fair into this like courthouse that the universe literally would give that back to you. And I hope that you have heard me, Gemini. True question is, how teachable are you? Yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, become a member if you want to start your personal healing with me. Take care of yourselves. I'm sending you love, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon, Gemini. Bye bye.